Okay, cool. So, welcome to Lulu and Pop Live. This is our first live show. It's very exciting. Oh, such a nice, warm round of applause. For anyone who doesn't know, Lulu and Pop, I am Pop, and...
I am Lulu.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, she has a
I
tiny little voice. There we go. Cool. And we have a special guest today. We have Mr. Darko himself, Baron Von... What? No, what was it?
Baron Darko, but you could just call me Derrick K. Darko.
Yeah. All right, cool. And we got Derrick K. Darko from the Mark and Dark Show as our special guest today. And yeah, welcome to Lulu and Pop. So the way this show basically boils down, me and Lulu are a newlywed couple.
We're still holding on to the newlywed, even though it's almost
it's under a year, so we're good. Hey, we got like 9 months to go before we're in the zone. Thank you. And we pretty much discuss our lives, politics, and some things on relationships. But because this is a live show, we're going to do it up a little bit different. Just a little history on us. We've been married for a year. We've been dating for 5 years, and she was my boss at Starbucks. So
why did you have to throw that in there?
So, yeah.
It's more romantic than that, but we'll leave it at that. I mean, I feel like there's some romance in there.
I feel like if people go through our back catalog, they'll see that there is some romance in there, but there's romance and confusion. Because what you thought was a date, I thought it was a date, and you didn't think it was a date, but I felt like it was a date because there was like my Spider-Man change purse involved, and I paid for drinks.
Also,
and I was very chivalrous because I slept on the couch for like 3 weeks.
You sure did.
So there we go.
Didn't know. Now I know.
See, there you are. All right, so what we would like to start off with is actually a little segment on our homie Derrick K. Darko over here. So tell them a little bit about yourself and let them know where you're from and where you recently went.
Well, Derrick, I'm a Philadelphian. That's what y'all say, right? Philadelphian.
I mean, I don't.
Sure.
You would know before I would know.
I'm Philadelphian. Yeah, I went to Temple, graduated from Temple. I'm African. My parents are from Ghana. So I recently went there in September around Mark's and Lauren's wedding, right afterwards.
Right.
Y'all went for your honeymoon on Sunday, and that's when I went on my trip.
As we were out for our honeymoon, you were sending me videos of what was it, like cicadas?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just different out there. As soon as I landed, I could just tell, like, it just wasn't America at all. It was definitely different. My mom greeted me. We just drove through everything. It's just people hustle out there. I was driving on the highway on the first day, and just people were just as soon as we stopped at a traffic light, after we got off the highway, people would just come up to your windows trying to sell you everything from sneakers, clothes, windshield wipers, brake fluid, stickers, candy.
I think what the people really need to understand is how driving works in Ghana, because you explained it to me and it sounded horrifying.
Yeah,
there's no lights.
It's pretty bad. It's not that many lights, so you just have to learn how to just know when to go and just beep. Beep, 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 beep. That's all I heard throughout the whole time. Just everybody just beeping all the time, just because it's just like people police themselves.
Yeah,
and I've been to it was so many close call accidents. It was outrageous.
Were you just sweating the whole time while you were just in the passenger seat?
I thought I was in Final Fantasy. Final Destination. My bad.
I was like, damn, you're about to level up.
Nah. Final Destination. Exactly. You can see the sweat just on my forehead. It was crazy. I had went to the slave castles as well. I went to Elmina Castle and Cape Coast Castle.
What is a slave castle?
So pretty much the slave castle it's pretty much where you store the slaves. So they stored the slaves underground. It was a church right on top of it.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And pretty much they had cannons everywhere just in case other other people other explorers were trying to conquer them. So Spaniards were there, mostly Dutch were there, French was there.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
Those are the three people. Portuguese was also in there. Also, fun fact about me, I learned that I have some Portuguese in my family. Only about probably 7% maybe.
Okay, so both of your parents are from Ghana, right?
Yeah.
What was it like going back being because you were raised in Philadelphia?
Yes.
You were born in Philadelphia?
Yes.
What was it like being a Philly kid, but you're really not a Philly kid? You're really from Ghana in a way.
It just showed where I'm from, and I had a better appreciation of who I am as a person, and having a culture and just knowing my roots is here.
Right.
This is where my family line draws. This is it. And it was really enlightening. They could tell I was definitely not from around there because I had on shorts and long socks and Jordans, and everybody could spot me from a mile away. Hey, he's not from here. My cousin actually told me that the whiter your eyes are, that's when you could tell that you're not from around there.
What is that about? Is that the diet?
I don't know what it is, but I know some of the people have kind of creamish or yellowish eyes.
Yeah.
And my eyes are pure white, so it's just that's how you really tell that you're not from these parts, basically.
Did they treat you any different, knowing that you're from that area, but you're not from that area?
They dedefinitely treated me different. They
were you
an
an outsider?
Got money. They were trying to hustle me
they thought
shit.
you had money. Yeah.
They was trying to hustle me shit.
What do you mean?
They just kept coming up to me. Yeah, buy this, buy that. Yeah, you American. You got all the money. Buy this, buy that. They constantly come up to me. I try to hide my face. And that was not working.
You gotta hide them J's, dog. You gotta throw on some sandals, dog.
I can't wear sandals and open toes. I can't do it.
Picture you in that at all.
Nah.
Yeah, man. Next time you go, you gotta just throw the high socks on with the sandals, but put the toe part right through the sock part.
You talking about the uncle sandals? Nah, I can't do the uncle
sandals.
No.
Not word to your dad leather sandals. I'm talking straight flip flops.
I can't do the flip flops neither, man. I'm only if I'm on the beach or something, not crazy. But
how was the weather? How was the food?
The weather was amazing. The food, I mean, my mom cooks for me, and I cook
you brought us some of that food over.
Exactly,
it was good. That rice dish you brought over was popping.
Yep.
I actually have to give you the Tupperware for that. My bad. It's just sitting in the cabinet.
Damn, yo, I've been looking for that Tupperware, dog.
My bad, dog. My bad, dog. All right, cool. So another thing we do on this show, another segment that we like to break down, is we like to go through things that we've had throughout the week that was very interesting to us to eat, and also some shows that we've watched for the week. Mm-hmm. So yesterday we had our lovely friends over, Mike and Julia, and we had vegan taco night.
Yeah.
And it was popping.
It was dope.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was the first time I had tempura. Mike cooked it up in the kitchen. He was chefing it up with a dab of spice.
Hey, good.
It was good. We had the nacho chips going on with the salsa. The little dip johns. The one with the cup. You need it with a bowl.
It's called the scoop.
The scoop, yeah. If you just do regular triangles, I'm not into that life because it just leaves too much on the table.
It does.
I need to get an actual dip and then pull it up. I want a cereal bowl of salsa on every bite.
Yeah,
that lets me know that I'm eating good nachos.
The triangle was never really good anyway.
It was definitely flawed.
Yeah, that's it. And then
it was definitely trash. I think triangle is pretty much only good if they're Doritos or if you crunch them up and put them in something else, like a sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
I think a triangle works good in a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll do the triangles in the sandwich, but
you would do the scoops in the sandwich. That makes no sense. You're gonna have bread inside of your little scoop dish.
I mean, I wouldn't put it in the bread. No way.
You wouldn't put chips in your sandwich?
Nah.
All right, so moving on.
What? I feel like Derrick, who are you?
What?
You don't put chips in your sandwich ever? You don't like a little crunch in there?
Nah, I never did that.
I think it's pretty safe to say that most people put chips in their sandwich. That's the thing? No. That's not... You don't put chips in your sandwich? You don't put chips in your sandwich?
You haven't lived.
Chips in the sandwich? I think we're split down the room.
It has to be.
As far as people who put chips in their sandwich and chips not in their sandwich. I thought everyone put chips in their sandwich. I just thought that people put different types of chips. If you're really edgy, you put a jalapeno in there.
Yeah.
If you're a regular, you put some Lay's.
That's an adult thing to do.
Yeah.
Put spicy chips in there.
Yeah, if you're trying to be healthy, maybe some veggie chips. Balance it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a fan of the veggie chips, man.
Dog, you be fucking some veggie chips up. Stop acting like that.
Damn,
you be coming over the crib, messing the veggie chips up Yo, I ain't never had these before.
Be changing my lifestyle, man.
1 meal at a time. Don't you worry about it. All right, and we also talk about some interesting things that we've watched throughout the week. So this week was kind of a weird week. I think it was just like a very busy and hectic week. It was extremely hot in Philadelphia as well.
I think I slept a lot. I don't want to say busy. I think I slept a lot.
What?
Okay. I just slept a lot. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah.
I
don't feel like I slept that much, but I definitely felt like it was very weird. It was very hot, and whenever there's heat involved, I just kind of shut down emotionally. And just like my body just goes into like a different state, more like a hibernation. You know, but speaking of heat, how hot is it in Ghana compared to like Philly? Well, like, if you was to put like a heat index and it was like out of 10, like I would currently put Philly at like a 7 hard.
No, we got humidity though, so I'm giving us an 11.
So y'all,
let's combine the humidity factor together.
Ugh.
Yeah, we'll call it the I don't know, just a chart.
So Ghana's hot, but
Okay.
it's not as hot as Philly because Philly has the humidity.
Right.
It's hot, but you can feel that breeze too.
Yeah.
Also, the seasons is different too. So when I went out there, I think they were going into summertime. So I was
Summer in
there
September?
spring. Yeah, summer in September.
That's kind of popping.
Well,
How
no,
long is summer for?
summer in the wintertime. So summer like November, December. So
Oh, so it was
I
like
got there when it was in spring. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So it's backwards.
that's cool. So would you put it higher than Philadelphia on like a scale of 1 to 10? How would you rate Ghana on its heat?
I mean, they said in the summertime it's really, really hot.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get to that crazy like hotness yet.
Right.
But it was pretty hot out. I mean, I got a tan. I'm pretty dark skinned.
You can't tan.
Yo, I got a tan, bro.
Like a farmer's tan? Like like arms and shit?
Like my forehead was peeling, man.
You got
sunburn?
You got sunburn. That's not tan.
All right. I want to just take a second to put out a PSA about black people and sunburn.
First
Black
of
people
all,
can get sunburn.
I
didn't know
told you
this.
that. I told you that.
I know, but I'm literally like the first
Tried to
black
put
dude
sunblock
I've ever
on him.
dated.
I tried, and he was like,
I
nope.
I felt like
We were
God
in
built my
Mexico, I
sunblock
knew.
in my skin. Like I just walk out and I'm ready for the world. I'm already set for the sun. And I didn't think that I know I can get tan, but I didn't think I can get burnt. And then it started happening and it starts peeling and it's kind of like skeleton, like it's kind of like a lizard shedding its skin.
It is not that. You just never have it happen to you.
Okay, so for me it was like a lizard shedding its skin.
Yeah.
On the shoulders.
He was like in
And
the
it was
bathroom
very tender.
screaming, "I'm a monster!" And I was like, "Happens to me every year."
It's
the
real.
beginning of
Like
the summer, it just
I don't
happens,
think
not
it's a laughing
intentionally.
matter. I think sunburns on black folks is horrific. I mean, it just lets me know global warming is a real thing.
I mean, it is pretty
That's
bad,
what you
though.
needed?
Like,
Yeah.
Not the icebergs fucking breaking off?
No, damn that iceberg. I'm talking about my skin peeling off in the shower. That shit is real.
Yeah,
That is the real deal.
It be nasty. Like I be pulling on like it just be just layers. It's just like like,
Yeah, and then
I
people
can't
look
do it.
at you, and because you're black, they don't naturally think you're sunburned. They just probably think you just got like
Some
the
skin
virus
disease.
or something.
Yeah.
Like you were just out in the street, you got scabies and shit. So it's never like a super good look. So for everyone black out there that's listening in the future, if it's sunny outside, first wear a hat. And then if you don't wear a hat, wear some sunblock. You know, care about your skin. That's all I got to say.
Wear some sunblock.
Yo, did they sell sunblock in Ghana? Was that like something you could buy?
Man, look, I brought in a little tube and everything, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I
Did
brought in
that
a
tube
little
help?
tube.
You was out of that tube real quick, wasn't you?
I mean, I was spraying bug spray
Lathering.
all over myself.
Yeah.
Like a chapstick
constantly-
worth of
like constantly
sunblock.
Just
How crazy was the bug game? Was there mosquitoes?
it was hella mosquitoes out
Was
there.
you
hella
like
bugs.
mad conscious when the mosquitoes would come up and like try to bite you? Was you
Well,
like, oh
I had
shit?
the bug spray. That's why.
Oh,
I told
okay.
you I sprayed myself heavily.
Yeah, legs and all. Because a lot of people just spray the top half
You
and
have-
they
I
think it
wore
goes
shorts
down.
out there. It was that hot. I wore shorts out there. and
You
I
had the
sprayed.
DEET, you know the DEET?
What's the DEET?
Mosquito thing?
What is that?
Yeah.
It's the deep woods one. It's the one that I think it's dangerous for the environment.
This is the moment
actually.
when she explains things that usually white people would use to black people.
I'm sitting there like, huh?
And it's cool because ordinarily black people just use a thing called Skin So Soft, which is a
Doesn't
lotion
do shit for me. Doesn't do shit for
It
me.
works for us. We put it on. It just activates with our melanin in our
You've seen
skin.
it not work on me. You see me be like swelling up. I'm like, is there a bug bite here? And it's like this big.
It literally worked. I don't know what to tell you. I guess just
No.
maybe one more time. What was that? Yeah.
It is.
There he goes. Yeah, he's got it. So it crosses boundaries. It crosses races. It is an amazing thing. Shout out to Skin So Soft. So moving on to things that we've seen, we recently watched what is a Lonely Island production called Tour de Pharmacy on HBO. It was a 40 minutes of hilariousness.
We watched it because we have free HBO right now too.
We do.
We are
So
not
do I.
rich. We just have
You got
free
free HBO too?
Oh yeah.
Yo, you know why because it's Game of Thrones. Like
Yeah.
HBO knew.
So
Like,
hype.
yo, let's give HBO to everyone because fuck it, Game of Thrones. Like, why not?
Why deny us?
Yo, that's the best
So
thing
true.
Fios ever did because they haven't done anything else for me.
No, it's true.
Not a damn thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fios for the free HBO.
Shout out.
Nah,
I appreciate that. They ain't shit. Yo, the thing that misses me off about Fios is that their on demand is never consistent. Like, I need consistency from three things.
I just hate when the TV guy goes out when you can't tell what's on. The whole thing just shuts down.
It says
It's-
sign off, right?
and it's like you don't know what's on TV.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, how I have 500 channels. How the fuck am I going to find something to watch right
Out
now?
of 500, I think like 300 work. I think the other 200 are just
200
black.
are sports.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eh.
there's a lot of sports channels.
Eh.
But yeah, definitely. When it comes to consistency, I need consistency out of my lady. I appreciate you every day. I need consistency out of my cable, and I need consistent poop.
How am I? I don't like being in this lineup.
Yo,
Cable and
what? Dog, come
Yo,
on.
you gotta stay regular, dog. Fiber's a real thing. You gotta get it inside of you and move slow.
Let's not go down that path.
Something you gotta do.
I don't want
All
to say whole.
So
because,
moving on.
ugh.
So Tour de France was an excellent show.
Tour de Pharmacy.
Tour de
Boo-boo.
Pharmacy. Sorry.
Got you.
It has John Cena in it. It was hilarious.
So it's called Tour the Pharmacy.
Tour de Pharmacy.
We
Fucking
just watched it
hilarious.
last night, and we were like, "This is what we're talking about today." 'Cause
Yes.
it's So
There is a lot of genitalia.
wasn't ready for that. No.
There was.
We were like, "Is that?"
And I also learned a lot too that cyclists will pull the wang out through the bottom of the shorts and piss while they're biking.
Was that true?
I mean, I guess we have someone that believes in the method. God bless them. I can't multitask like that. That's nasty. You could see him. And he lost weight. He looked like a regular person. He didn't look like, I don't know, like a walking bicep. So it was nice. Oh, the sunblock?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
Like I said, like a PSA, get out there and get your sunblock.
We should hand out sunblock at our shows now.
We should.
Be our thing.
I'm gonna spearhead
Put
a
our
campaign
faces on it.
to keep
But-
black people from burning in the sun.
I'll be a running mate. dog.
I feel like there's a market there that we're not tapping into. Sun black, that's a good one.
Yeah.
We're just gonna we're gonna package it up. It's gonna look really nice, but essentially it's just gonna be cocoa butter with a dab of Skin So Soft.
Yo, cocoa butter. The mosquitoes
And
love
it's good.
cocoa butter. I'm
That's-
telling you that.
Oh,
right
really?
now. What, bro? You smell sweet, so the
Yeah.
mosquitoes definitely coming to you.
Oh shit!
You need to rethink that.
I just gotta let you know you just destroyed my world right now.
Yeah, I could tell. I know that look.
All right, so
Sorry.
moving on. All right, so Tour de Pharmacy. If you got HBO, if you got a chance to check it out, you should definitely check it out.
Or if you
you're
have a
afraid,
friend with HBO.
yeah, true.
Your
If
friends.
you're afraid of seeing exposed penises, don't check it out because there's a lot. There's a lot of meat and balls in this show, but it is hysterical.
Yes.
Just close your eyes, basically. Just close your eyes.
It's fast.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
Yeah, you just gotta, just know when to do it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's get into our first news story for the day. Lauren, if you wouldn't mind tackling the first one.
Okay, so we always pick I pick like a weird story that's kind of what I am drawn to every day is like, I don't really like political news or any of that. I like weird things. I don't know if anyone has heard about this, but I thought this was hysterical. The dude that got trapped inside ATM in Texas and was sending notes through the little money thing for help.
Right.
And people thought it was a joke, which I don't think I would think that was a joke
Right.
if that came out instead of $100. Well, I'd be taking out 20s.
Wait, did
That
the
was-
money come out as well, or
It
just
came out with that.
Okay.
And I know, Derrick. I know you have been in an ATM room as well. We both worked at a bank together. That is not somewhere I want to be trapped.
Hell no.
It's-
Absolutely not.
There is no windows. It is.
It's just like one big box. You just sitting there, just
So basically, this dude had no phone. So his only, and thank God, I guess he had a paper and pen.
Yeah.
Or else it'd be like blood on like money, maybe. Like
that
help.
wouldn't have worked at all. No, I don't think that would have got
like
no traction.
Like I don't know how else. Like if he didn't, because I'm like I never have paper and pen on me.
All right, so because you guys have baking experience, you can break this down. Because initially, I thought this guy was working on an ATM.
He was.
Like an actual ATM on the side of a wall, and he fell into the ATM, and then the door closed behind him, and then people just walked in and started putting in their
I
cards.
don't know if that's a thing
That would have been a
can
much
happen.
cooler story.
That's what I initially thought, and I thought it was a great piece of fiction.
Like you falling inside the
Agreed.
ATM, like
Well, that's why I thought it
You're
was just
fucked
like...
up at that point. Like you're coming out.
So he was in an actual
crawling.
room. There's like an
I'm a-
ATM room.
Yeah, there is an ATM room behind it where you put the money, you feed the money and take it out.
Okay.
yeah,
His note would have not have gotten written by me because I never read the receipts on my ATMs.
And it said, "Please help! I'm stranded here and don't have a phone. Please call my boss at." And then he had the boss's phone number, which I mean, the fact that he had his boss's phone number memorized, like mine would have to be like, "Please call my husband or my parents' landline," because it's like the only two.
Call somebody or tell somebody at the bank to
911?
open me, like 911 something.
Yeah.
Call my boss. Fuck that.
So if you went to the ATM, withdrew $100, and you got this note mixed in with your 20s, what would you do?
I would just look at it and throw it in the trash.
Who
For
would
real?
call for help here? Would anyone? I know you're a social worker.
There's
so you
one would call for help, two call for which no you wouldn't. you would call for help? I wouldn't call for help. I would instantly look at the receipt and be like, "This is."
I don't even look at my receipt. Like I take it and throw it in the trash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
If I
like-
thought it was a
Real quick.
receipt, I would probably clear it out because I'd be like, I don't want to see how broke I am right now.
I hate it when the ATM puts it on the screen for you. Yeah. Because, like, I'll go to the ATM and it's like, "Yo, do you want a receipt?" And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And it's like, all right, cool. And then I finish up my transaction and it's like, "Hey, player, before you go, you got $10 in your account." And I'm like, fuck. So that's great. He got trapped in an ATM. That's very unfortunate.
He did make it out though. There is a happy ending. He's not like his body was found.
I don't know
days
if
later.
it's a super happy ending because
He found out.
he's gonna get clowned by his
Yeah.
coworkers
Yep.
for an extremely long time.
How the hell
Yeah,
you
he
get
might.
trapped in the ATM, man?
That's worse than getting fired on your day off.
Yup. Stealing boxes.
Still in boxes. Sometimes you just got to be on point, dog. And getting trapped in the ATM is some lazy shit. You just got to step your game up and just maybe go back through your training profile. I don't know. All right, so moving into our second story of the evening. Usually we do 4 stories. We do a kind of a news story, and then we do a local story, and then we do kind of like a what the fuck story, and then we usually end
love
it
the
on a
what the fuck
relationship
stories,
story.
yeah.
But before we get into this relationship story, I kind of want to dive a little because we have time. We have a decent amount of time. Let's dive into the local story on what's going on
Oh yeah.
in
I
the
already know.
news. Lauren, I know you are well educated.
I
on
bet
this.
everyone here has been following this story.
Yes.
It's
Bring them up to speed.
The shit going down in New Hope. All
Yeah.
those bodies. Nah? No?
Nah, you gotta explain that.
All right.
Yes.
So here we go. I got to tell you, it's kind of interesting. Lauren, can you break down the facts of what's been going on in New Hope?
It's really sad. First of all, see, I work at my job is like I sit at a computer all day, so I'm looking for something to keep me going. And this is like I feel like this is going to be a Netflix show. That's my prediction. But basically, these 4 teenagers went missing, and they were missing for 2 days, and they started digging in this farm. And usually when someone's missing for 2 days, you don't start digging for bodies.
Yeah.
So already I was interested. I'm like, why are they digging? And then this dude got taken in named Cosmo, who was cheesing on the first time he got taken in. Did you see that photo?
Yo, his mugshot looks like the
he won
shit
the
you get
lottery.
when it's like,
Like,
not even the lottery. It looks like, I don't know.
I
It
knew
looks
he
like
was-
when you get like your work ID or something for the first time and you're
Yeah.
kind of happy you passed the drug test.
I knew he was guilty at that point. I was
You know,
like,
you're just like,
psychopath.
yeah, they didn't
Nobody is happy to be taken in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I still wouldn't smile if I, passed it. I mean, for the work.
You-
thing.
What?
You don't smile in no pictures for like IDs?
I smiled at my driver's license, my recent one. That I just
Yeah.
took. But usually in IDs, I really don't smile like that.
Well, I mean, you should.
Yeah.
Black people should smile
You
more.
have all
dog.
your teeth. You should.
Yeah.
Even if you don't, you know.
You got all your
Be proud.
choppers. And a cool stash, might I add.
Come on, man. Stop with the stash.
Derrick had a beard 2 days. Was it 2 days ago?
Yeah,
I don't
2
know.
days
Last
ago.
time I saw you had a beard.
And I decided to get a stash.
Now I'm gonna say all the I mustachio questions constantly till that goes away.
I like Eddie Murphy from Trading Places.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. I do bump with the stash. I would rock more stash, but Lauren doesn't like the stash. And because I'm married to her, she basically governs my life.
Okay, first of all, the stash that you had that one time looked like John Waters. It was very thin and molestery. So
it wasn't molestery.
me
It was a
sound-
piece of art.
it was
It was a
thin.
conversation piece. It was well taken care of.
It made me uncomfortable.
It had wax curls that went up slightly. It was a very distinctive mustache that, thank you, that
No,
when you see
don't
it,
you
you're like,
encourage this.
first. The first thing you're going to hear is, hey, man, nice stash. And you don't hear that very often. You hear nice beard, nice J's, nice hat, nice lady maybe. But you never hear, hey,
Wait, what was
nice
the last
stash,
thing?
nice lady.
Okay.
I don't know, dog.
That's for the respectfully thirsty.
That stash sound like it's very pedophile-ish. Like,
He
Chill,
would
chill,
have.
chill.
Thin ass, like the thin
Thank you.
ass.
As a fellow stash wearer in the room who has a nice twist, there's nothing pedophile about that. If I had a minivan or something,
But his is thick, though.
The John Waters.
thank you. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
you?
You have to power through the creepiness.
There's a certain part where the lip hair grows over the lip, and it just requires a lot of just not staring in
If
the
you
mirror.
get a John
to
Waters
really get
mustache
through it.
again, I'm going to shave the side of my head again. Just you remember that.
You know what? That's a deal I'm willing to take. If you're up for it, you can shave the whole half of your head, and I can politely get my art stash, not a molester stash, an art stash. It is a piece of art. It's a conversation piece. When I walk in a room, people are intrigued, and the first thing they
They're
want to know
hiding their
is,
kids. They're fucking taking their kids out of the room.
Taking them right out the room, dog. I'm sorry, yo.
I feel like I'm in a sandwich of negativity here, and it's okay. So go back to this news story, please.
I need to get mustache out of my head now. Like, ugh.
I must ask you to continue the story.
Okay,
Is that
so
a good one? Is it a little good one?
You
Slow
good,
one?
you
All right,
good.
cool.
yeah, it's like if you go, I feel like every 15 minutes right now, if you go online, there's another breaking tidbit
Right.
about this. And I guess that's like a big deal too, because these kids are from like kind of bumblefuck nowhere. Like
Yeah.
New Hope's kind of like bougie, and
I don't even know where New Hope is.
it's a half hour from here.
That's cool.
It's it's very farmy.
Yeah, I know
And-
that. I know that they were buried 12 feet deep.
Yes.
That's a lot for one person. Like 12 feet of anything is a lot of room.
Yeah.
And I think the dude got murdered over a pound of weed.
They all got murdered over and it was all just weed. Like, it was all, they got, like, I don't understand. Like, he's saying that he murdered them, but he's not, I don't see a reason why. Like, did he steal their money? Because he's loaded. He comes from a shit ton of money.
Right. Principalities to the weed.
Have you...
It's a very interesting and developing story. It's kind of tragic. I mean, 4 people did lose their life.
Yeah, no, it's super
But at the same
super
time,
sad.
it is something everyone is talking about, and it puts a little. I guarantee you that this show will pop up as some type of some type of syndicated television show on either Netflix, Hulu,
Inspire a Law and Order episode, maybe. You
possibly.
know,
I mean,
based
I don't-
on, what was it? Based on...
based on true events.
Yeah.
Like
Loosely.
Transformers.
I would,
There's cars. There's cars. Cars are real shit. You know, they really drive. They don't have to transform. So technically, Transformers was based on true events.
Is that your criteria for
Have you
based on a
seen
true
any
story?
of like what movies really are, and then what really happened in real life?
Yeah,
They're like, yeah, there was a guy who went into a bank, and they're like, all right, yeah, let's go ahead and make Reservoir Dogs based on a true story. And you're just like, yeah, okay, cool, fuck it, yeah, I'll go watch that. It's based on a true events. Half the shit don't really be happening. So yeah, Transformers could be based on true events. There's cars all the time. Sometimes they crash into each other. Sure, great.
Nah,
All right.
dog, I disagree with that, man.
I mean,
I don't know.
He said it very convincingly.
You did. I was almost about to buy into it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to write a movie now
this-
and be like based on true events.
I feel like you would have bought into it, but your stash bought you wisdom.
Good one.
you've like elevated. You Super Saiyaned up stash wise. So.
This is wait. No, this is the last stash question I have for you. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Was it intentional?
It was intentional.
Okay, I thought it was like 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 when you're shaving.
Yeah,
and
shaving up. Nah,
I've
it was
seen- I just seen it
intentional.
happen.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I'm
I-
notorious for having like messing up my beard,
I know.
trying to trim it, and then the whole beard has to go.
Yeah.
It's very unforgiving. There is no Control Z when it comes to shaving your beard. You just gotta. It is what it is. Like you either rock
you can't
around
start over,
uneven,
yeah.
or you just let it go. And I don't think without a beard, I kind of just look like a Mr. Potato Head. Like it just doesn't.
Aw,
It just doesn't do
baby.
me. Like the beard has become part of my life. So it is what it is. Oh,
You're
thank
beautiful.
you. Oh, what? All right, handsome. Chill out. Come on now. We're in front of people.
I can say it. I'm your wife. I can say whatever I want.
Come on now.
Marry
Relax.
me.
Okay. All right. I know. All right. You got me for life. To infinity and beyond. All right. So the last article that we're going to discuss today, and then we're going to get into our game show, and we got prizes. You can tell which prizes I bought and what prizes Lauren bought
Mark's
by
hiding
the quality of the prizes.
The one at the bottom is the one that my husband really wants to keep, so he's hiding it.
All right. Chill.
He's like, maybe we
Oh,
won't
the
get
schemes.
to.
The schemes is
He's like
real.
trying to be like,
Chill.
we shouldn't take this one. I'm like, no.
All right.
Get you one on
All
Amazon.
right. Thank you. All right. Cool.
I'll put this in a bottle.
All right, yeah, chill. All right. All right, so on to the relationship question. We're going to go to the forever trusted Gottman Institute. I don't even have to Google questions no more. I just go to Gottman and they just hit me with some fire. And this subject to this week is going to be hurt feelings do not mean that you did something wrong in a relationship. So basically, this story boils down to a husband and wife, and the husband threw away a particular chair that the wife was connected to, but the husband was in the middle of spring cleaning mode, and he was like, hey, everything in this room is going to get thrown away. So she was really upset, and he was really upset. But what it really boils down to is that even though he did something to hurt her feelings, he wasn't necessarily wrong, and neither was she for feeling hurt. Sometimes shit just kind of happens.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Unless
think
he
that's some good
intentionally
relationship
did that
thing.
shit to hurt her.
He
He was
why
like,
you gotta
this is
take
her
the dark?
favorite
Right.
chair. Oof.
I mean, he could have
Yeah.
asked,
But that-
like,
Yeah.
like I'm about to do some spring cleaning, take all your shit out before I do
Yeah.
this.
Right.
But then he probably did, but she probably forgot.
Yeah.
And then he probably just was like, fuck it, I'm about to clean anyway to get it over with.
Yeah. So the big thing with that is that there's triggers in every relationship. So what is one of your triggers in a relationship? Like, where do you? I think I can name a couple off top, but
Oh, go right ahead. I'm listening.
no. Go ahead.
We're all
Uh-oh.
ready for this.
No. It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. What is one of your triggers that you would think would just kind of be like, yo, like, what are you doing? Come on now.
Waking me up early? I don't know. I'm not a morning person. Waking
No,
me up
like
before-
no bullshit. That's 100% real. That's 100% legit.
I mean,
like,
I know, like, working with her, like, I remember she just come into work, just this face, like, I don't want to be here.
I'm cool after coffee, though.
yeah.
I mean, at least the people that deserve to be it.
What about you, Derrick? Do you have any relationship triggers that if someone does this particular thing, it just kind of like, yeah, like, don't do this. Shit sets me off.
I gotta get back to you on that.
For real?
I think I got a couple.
Oh.
A couple? We only need one.
He needs to
trying
think
to
about
think,
the
though.
best one.
Huh?
What's yours?
Mine?
I want to know about the list about mine.
Nah, chill. All right, so let's see. Mine would be, you know what's a big trigger for me is if there's a movie I want to see, and you're like, all right, you can't see this movie because I want to see it with you, but you take a long-ass time actually getting to see the movie.
Okay, because I don't want to see a movie at midnight on a Thursday night because I have to be up at 6 in the morning.
I wasn't directing this at you. I was just saying.
I guess that would be mine, feeling verbally attacked.
Oh, all right.
But I'm very sensitive.
Oh, man.
That's cool.
Named one.
All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only one I got. And
Me, it was probably lateness, like, you know, especially if, like, somewhere I want to go, like, somewhere, like, really bad, like, say, like, a concert or a movie or something like that, or, like, we got dinner reservations.
Right.
And you taking so long, taking 2 hours to get ready, and I'm already ready, sitting down on the couch with all my shoes on and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like... That's a big trigger right there.
That's that moment where you're just like scanning through Instagram and you're just like heated as a motherfucker. Like you ain't liking shit.
Basically,
you just going
just looking through the
scrolling.
pictures. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna like this. And just keep scrolling. You know.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, so that would generally wrap up the show. But because we're live, we got some shit to give away.
We sure do.
Yep, and like I said earlier, you can definitely tell which gifts are mine. Did we have a breakdown for how the gifts were going to be divvied out as first and last, or you just want to grab one and go at it?
I mean, I feel like everyone's going to knock that one out of the way. Does anyone here like the big...
Chill. Why are you doing...
Because I saw it and I was like,
All right, so what ended up happening, if you can tell, we have some gifts to give away. Lauren went on Amazon and bought her gifts because she's responsible and respectable.
And I picked things I feel like that are relevant to us. So I feel like giving something away that we like, to try to let people kind of see what we're into.
Great. I wanted to troll people subtly. So what I did was
That's another aspect of us.
I went to Five Below and just went crazy. We have the VR headset. It's a very hot item. It's navy blue, I do believe.
You tried to get a gender role neutral.
That looks... I mean, it's actually... I think it's blue. We have the Big Bang Theory puzzle.
300 pieces.
Why not?
Everyone's like,
Have at it.
Look, someone's excited.
Have at it. All right. And then we got some great ones. We have the Answer storybook from Steven Universe, which I think is actually a pretty good gift.
Yeah.
We got a clap applause. All right. And we have a Prince coloring book. Now, personally, I didn't want to give this away.
Look how cool this is.
I kind of felt like it was made better for our household. But
yo, that's pretty dope, yo.
That is a dope gift. So basically the way this is going to work, we feel like you guys know us a little bit.
Some of you know us a lot.
And if you don't know us, you better guess really hard and hopefully you can win. But we have some, was it Lauren or was it Mark, a.k.a. was it Lulu or was it Pop? And we're going to read you actual factual statements, and you have to decide which one of us it really is. We'll just raise your hand, and we'll just pick someone, and if you guess it right, you will get a prize starting from the shittiest to the best.
I'm going to guess this is the shittiest.
Okay, so starting out, which one of us would go from seat to seat eating everyone's table scraps, even going as far as eating from the dog's bowl? Which one? Selena. It was. You won. It was me. Come grab your... I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. If you're the first one up. No. Thank you. We appreciate you. 5 stars and a positive comment. All right. Lauren, do you want to take... Well, I can do the second one. All right. Which one of us has a love for musicals and operas and watches The Phantom of the Opera every Christmas?
That don't sound like a black dude thing. I'm bet next to white girl.
Stereotypes.
My friend, you are wrong. I fucking love a good musical. Are you kidding me? Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera is a cinema tour de force. It is an amazing piece of cinema. You will respect it. You should check it out. Hopefully every Christmas. And it is... Sometimes you just gotta get a little culture. Sometimes you just gotta get a little crackers, a little sliced cheese, a little wine.
You said cheese and wine.
You gotta put your foot in a little bubble machine. Just relax. Light an instant.
No.
We're gonna do that on the ride home.
Inspired.
All right, so here we go. Which one of us beat Zelda's Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 64? Do, 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 do. What we got? That is correct. You are now the proud owner of a VR virtual reality headset.
Oh.
Enjoy that.
All right, which one do you think?
Watch
This
it
one's
responsibly. Huh? Nothing. Don't worry about it. You're good. Do you want to pick one and read it for?
next? Yes.
Okay,
All
go
right,
ahead.
this is a big prize, so this is a hand-raised question. Please do not yell out your guess.
Word.
Who is deathly afraid of antiquing because they are afraid spirits may be attached to the objects?
You ain't right.
Kendall.
Stereotypes do exist for a reason. I just want you to let you know that there's legit reasons for things.
Prize.
But also, Phantom of the Opera, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera is a tour de force. You should definitely check it out.
Selena,
but
I'm gonna send you
also,
one of the- I'm
don't
gonna
fuck
buy
with
you one of
antiques.
those.
They're probably
so you know,
haunted. That's all I gotta say. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, not every antique is haunted, man. Some of
You
them
don't
protect
know
it.
that, man.
Some
you
of
don't
it's
know what kind of
protected,
life
man.
they was living.
I wish. I didn't think about that.
Can you? All right. So, if you would, Lauren, find the best one on the list.
I feel pressure.
And I am going to hold up this lovely Prince coloring book on the front.
That you was trying
Amazon.
to scheme on.
Chill.
I love
Okay,
Amazon.
and then on the back as well, you have, let me see, simple math here. We have, what is this, 7 across and 5 down. 30 various images of Prince. Oh, he's licking a guitar on this one. Who wants to color this?
Sexy.
This is very exciting. There's hands already raised. We don't even know what the question is.
Selena's like, I got this.
Ooh.
I know
All right.
you. All
So,
right.
Lauren, are you ready?
Yeah. Which one should I do? This one or this one?
Lauren, are you ready?
All right. Which one of us this was conceived because our mother thought she couldn't get pregnant while breastfeeding?
Ooh, that's a tough one. We have one. We have two. Who want to? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
This is-
Tiger by stuff. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Chuck. Charles Drennan. That is correct. I like how the whole room got silent when
Right,
they
it
was
was
like,
just dead
"Yo."
silent.
Yeah,
And in the purple shirt.
in a
Well,
purple
and
shirt.
Lauren.
That works
Right.
out. Yeah, shout out. So
That book was meant for you.
Yeah, I think we need to take a second and dissect that question. Apparently, in the 80s, they thought breastfeeding was birth control.
Yep.
And that's a horrible thing. It's not true
That's
at
why
all.
I'm here
It's
today.
definitely not true at all.
Wasn't intentional.
Nah, dog, you can't just have a little glass of milk and not get the cookie.
Right.
Come on now. What's really going on here?
Yeah.
You can't just do that. But yeah, a funny thing about breastfeeding, I remember one time, since we're speaking of breastfeeding and moms, my mom told me, my mom was like, hey, I tried breastfeeding. And I was like, oh, cool. And she was like, I couldn't rock out breastfeeding with you because you were a biter and you were greedy. And I was just like, dang. But at the same time, I was like, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand because I've seen what I've done to a number 5. I've seen what I've done to, like the 2 for $3 Whoppers. I can get a little grizzly. I'm not mad at her. Like, she already worked hard enough spitting me out. And here I am just going ham on like the boobie. So, yeah, it makes sense.
Derrick, do you have a funny breastfeeding story to share with us?
Nah. I'm
Nah.
okay.
Here's a real question, though. Would you try breast milk?
Ew.
I would try it.
You would?
Fuck it. Yep.
1. Would you?
I mean, as a baby, yes.
No, as like, would you,
No,
like,
as an
if you were,
adult,
would you just
like-
into a cup?
I don't like. Is that dairy? That's dairy, right?
I mean,
I don't fuck with dairy.
is that dairy?
I don't know, but it probably
Does anyone
don't taste.
know?
Technically, yes, it's dairy.
Okay.
It's people dairy.
It's
I
a
think if you're
weird-
lactose intolerant, you could probably digest breast milk and be fine. Diddy drinks it.
Yeah, but he only gets it from the finest thing.
Thank you. and it is nice to say, like, sometimes I guess if you're in a pinch and you got some bomb cookies and you need some milk, why not? I'm not going to judge you. I'm just going to let you rock out as long as you don't got a milk mustache. I guess it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Last note, and then we'll go ahead and close up the show. I think we're
Yeah,
getting kind of close to it, and we have some sponsors to get to. I was in Rittenhouse Square. This was like maybe 2 years ago. I was in school. I've told this story before on Lulu and Pop. If you want, you can dig into the archives and listen. And I was in Rittenhouse Square, and I was chilling. I was minding my own business. I was sitting on a stoop that you can no longer sit on, and I saw this little kid. He was old enough. He was old enough to play, interact with other people, and like have on people clothes. So he wasn't wearing a diaper. He was an old kid.
This is going to a dark place, I know.
Chill
already.
out. And he's running, he's playing, he's working up a sweat. I see my man, he's like dodging the imaginary bullets, and he's like sweating and stuff, and he just runs over to his mom, who's sitting Indian style on the grass. He just lifts up her shirt, and he just grabbed her boob and started drinking. And I was like, what the fuck? Because this kid was old.
He had teeth.
He had teeth.
See, now I'm fucked up for the rest of the night.
Like,
I'm just
how
gonna
old,
picture
though?
that.
Like, how old?
I'm just gonna-
He was
back
old
to
enough
this.
that you could tell him to do stuff. You can be like, yo, little dude, I need you to take this basket outside, put it in my trunk, and then bring back my keys. And he could complete that whole task.
That's old, then.
So to me, I
old.
feel like that's very old to be reaching up. And he knew what he knew the difference between titty and booby at that point. And he was getting some titty milk.
What word do you think he was using? Boob or breast?
He wasn't using breast. That's too many syllables.
Yeah, boob.
Yeah, I think
Boob.
boob.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, breast. I guess it's the same amount of syllables. Oh, well. Anyway, so that wraps us up for today. Let's give a shout out to some sponsors. The Philadelphia Podcast Society, Bridge Set Sound, Tattooed Moms, Fireball Printing. I'm going to mess this up. Pyroglyphic Studio. Thank you, sir. New Media Touring, Philly Banner Express, Tea House Inc., Wildfire Radio, Click Save Photography Design. Shout out to all the sponsors that made this live show possible. We greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Tattooed Moms for having a very interesting venue for us to come through. There's a lot of wall art. I'm pretty sure that's the Powerpuff Girls and the human centipede over there. And that is extremely disturbing.
Yeah.
That is haunting.
Yeah, that
I don't know if
is.
that's always, I don't know if I...
That is the thing of nightmares right there. And they look pretty messed up in that. That looks a little tough. Try the food here. It's amazing. Shout out to all of our family and friends that came through.
Yes, y'all are amazing.
We greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you, Derrick, for coming through and experiencing your Ghana experience.
No problem.
Appreciate it. When do you think you're going to go back?
Probably next year. I want to stop in Europe first before going down there.
Right.
Probably stop in London for
Okay.
a couple days, then go down there.
All right, cool. And make sure you listen to the other shows on the S2 network. We have no longer the Midnight Marauders. We are now the Mark and Dark Show.
Mm-hmm.
So give that a listen. We have some more shows coming on the horizon.
It's
and
a
also give
goddamn
us 5
podcast.
stars and a positive comment on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitchers.
Yeah.
All right, we did it.
You're always so good at that. And I'm like, meh.
Fuck yeah. All right, and that's our show for today. Greatly appreciate everyone coming out.
Yeah.
And until next week.
Hey.